Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of The Giving Hands. Today we're gonna have a special guest and a special volunteer from Alsalam Association for Humanitarian and Charitable Works. We're gonna discuss about their role, their challenges, their tasks, and much more. So please stay tuned. So hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again with our guest from the Alsalam Association for Humanitarian and Charity Work. So hello and good morning, Miss Rasha Jamil.
Hello.
We are so happy to have you with us this evening and Giving Hands.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, Miss Rasha, introduce yourself to our dear viewers.
My name is Rasha Jamil. I'm a teacher in the Ministry of Education in Kuwait. I'm a volunteer in Alsalam Association for Humanity and Charity Works.
That's amazing. So you are a volunteer in this association. So what is all about? Its purposes, its role?
Alsalam, first of all, before I talk about its missions, I want to explain to people the meaning of Alsalam. It means in English, the peace.
Yes.
So it helps, our association helps the poor people, the widows. We build, for example, mosques. We dig artesian wells inside and outside Kuwait. There are big projects.
Amazing. So it's not only here in Kuwait, even outside Kuwait. So how many countries you have been organizing and volunteering there?
About over 7 countries.
Wow, amazing. Can you mention those countries?
Yes, Yemen, Syria, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Philippines.
Many countries, actually.
Yes. Yes.
So you're targeting the needy people out there and also the refugees? Or?
Yes, of course. Alsalam was founded in May 2016 to help the refugees in Yemen, inside Yemen, and the refugees of Syria.
That was amazing, actually. So as a volunteer in this association, Ms. Rasha, what is the most important tasks and roles while you are volunteering in this association?
I love helping the others, especially the poor people, the homeless, the refugees. And this association gives me the chance, really, to be there to help the others.
That's great when you feel the happiness of the needy people.
Yes.
Once you help them, you see the happiness in their eyes, you feel so proud.
Yes, of course, we are lifting the lives. We are saving people from poverty, from being homeless. Yes, it's a great work.
It's really a noble work you are doing, Ms. Rasha.
Yes.
So do you get any governmental support actually to organize this association and also the campaign?
Yes, first of all, Dr. Nabil Al-Aoun founded this association for helping the poor and doing charity works. But the Ministry of Labor and Society Works Affairs, hand in hand with the Foreign Ministry Affairs, they make the campaigns of helping the refugees in Yemen and Syria.
That's great. You get like a governmental actually support to organize such a campaign and association. So for sure you had a lot of experiences and you get a lot of situations there while you are meeting the people, the needy people, the refugees. So tell us one of the most memorable actually cases and situations you faced through your voluntary work journey.
Yes, actually for me, I didn't travel abroad, but we have many colleagues that used to go to help the refugees. It is a tough and very hard work.
Yes.
We work from the early morning to the night. It's not easy. There is a big effort, and we have time to finish these campaigns.
Yes.
Even in Ramadan, for example, we have timing, limit time. So it's not easy, but we feel relief. We feel the satisfaction
Yes.
It's not easy to feel the satisfaction. We are changing the history.
For sure.
So Kuwait, people and the government, they put their fingerprint in history. That's really
amazing.
It's a fact. Yes, it's really.
So did you face actually like
amazing.
a touching story? Like you change someone's life, a family life. You change it from, of course, from negative to positive life. Can you please elaborate more or tell us that story?
Yes, the campaigns met many homeless people.
Yes.
And they built for them houses, complexes also. So the tough weather in winter affects them very much. So this association helped them from dying, for example, or feeling the cold, from poverty.
Yes, which is like a huge appreciation actually to this association, how they change the families and the poor people lives actually. So let's talk about you, Ms. Rasha. When actually did you start volunteering? When was that moment you thought that I'm going to be a volunteer to help the poor and the needy people?
You mean in general?
Yes.
When I was about 10 years old, I saw the Palestinian children. So they inspired me to help the people in need around the world. But I couldn't have really the chance. I had circumstances. So in 2017, the association of I Want to Learn in Kuwait, although of my illness, it's an association for helping the cancer kids to complete their studies in schools. So I am a volunteer also there.
Oh, great.
In 2020 also I volunteer in Patients Helping Fund Society.
Yes.
So I am volunteer in 3 associations. I'm dividing my time.
So you actually, it's obvious that you love what you are doing, helping the needy
very
people.
much, thank God.
So you are volunteering in 3 places, actually, 3 associations. So how actually the volunteering shaped your life, Ms. Rasha?
I started to organize my time. For example, to choose my friends, to choose my time of work and volunteer. I divide my time. So I am organized.
And you are a teacher, actually, which is really a hard work as well.
Yes, it's a hard work, I know that. But I can
manage.
Manage between my work and the volunteering.
That's amazing. So I'm pretty sure you faced some challenges, especially in the beginning of your voluntary work journey. What type of challenges actually you faced?
In Alsalam, or for example,
in general,
others?
and then in Alsalam.
It is different feeling. There are different feelings. In Alsalam, I felt very tired. It's not easy to work, you see. We pack clothes and we pack food. We carry sometimes the bags. But in AziadiQ8 جمعية AziadiQ8, I want to learn. I feel very sad for when I teach these children. So sometimes I cry after I go out of the hospital.
Oh, you felt like heartbreaking.
Yes,
sure
but
that.
I feel after a month, for example, very happy because they passed the exams. They didn't have before the chance even to study. Because the Ministry of Education couldn't do anything to them. For Alsalam Association, we go back.
Yes.
We have big projects and missions, lots of missions.
But let's talk about that after this report, dear viewers. So we're back again, dear viewers, with our guest, Ms. Rasha Jamil. So we've been talking about the missions, about the association. Can you please elaborate more about that?
Yes, The association of Alsalam has many projects inside and outside Kuwait, as I said briefly. Inside Kuwait, we have about over 30,000 families that are in need. Alsalam Association provides these families with electrical machines like fridges, like air conditioners, also in Ramadan, of course, food baskets, like that. Also outside Kuwait, we dig water wells, artesian wells, build the mosques. We build endowment complexes for the orphans. We distribute Qur'ans.
Wow.
For example, build the Quran houses or hostels like that, for example. Many things.
Such a great, actually.
And
work.
also for the Eid, like these days,
Yes.
Al-Adha, inside and outside Kuwait, we used to make the sacrificial sheep, yes, festival or feast.
That's amazing. So if anyone wants to join your association to do these such noble works actually you are doing, how
Yes.
can they actually join your association?
Yes, they can contact us on the hotline 18 58 555 or follow us on the website, on Instagram, also Facebook.
So what is your Instagram account? I think it's Alsalam?
Alsalam for charitywork.com or alsalam.com.
So it's like an easy step, just
Yes.
to direct message you, and then we can join you. Is it?
Yes, it's
So-
very easy. Or you can come to our center in Al-Adiliya. Yes, people can donate there.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have like any specific age for being a volunteer in association?
No, anyone can donate. We have volunteers, young children,
Oh,
6
amazing.
years.
It's good to
Yes.
teach them how to do such
Yes.
great volunteers and help the poor and the needy people all around the world, not only here in Kuwait. And especially now we are in the summer actually season, and we have a long holiday for the kids. So do you have like any word for them?
Yes, for example, now for Adha,
Yes.
also for the refugees, we come to the center and we pack clothes and food like that. They see how people donate for the sacrificial sheep.
Yes.
So they see they are raised on noble, like you said, noble deeds.
That's great, Ms. Rasha. We'll move on, but after this report, dear viewer, let's watch it together. So hello dear viewers, we're back again after the report, and Ms. Rasha, we've been talking about the future plans and projects, and you mentioned the olive farms project, and also you mentioned about the back to school project. Can you elaborate more about that project, please?
Yes, Alsalam Association decided to help the people in need inside Kuwait
Yes.
for their children when they come back to school, to give them, for example, bags, pencil cases, pens, pencils, like these things that they need at school. So this project will be in September.
In September, which is the beginning of the year.
Of the year, yes.
So let's talk about the crucial time, which is the pandemic time. So I'm pretty sure
Yes.
you did a really great job back then. Can you tell us what actually type of volunteers and activities you did back then?
Yes, we had commissions to fill sanitizers inside the center of the association of Salam and distribute these sanitizers to schools and to the houses. Kuwaiti and non-Kuwaiti people, not people in need only, in general. So we were divided into teams and worked hand in hand from the morning to night.
Yes.
to fill the sanitizers during the pandemic and after the pandemic also. We cleaned the schools, we put sanitizers everywhere at
was
schools,
like 2020,
and also in
isn't it?
hospitals also.
Like back in 2020 and 2020.
2021,
which is in the deep of the corona virus.
Yes.
So you sacrifice your health and yourself.
We managed the crisis by helping people to not to be afraid to go back to schools, not to be afraid to go to hospitals, for example.
So, as a teacher, Miss Rasha, have you been like teaching the children, as you mentioned, not to be scared from the pandemic, and it's really normal to back to school and back to studies? Have you been like teaching them actually?
Yes, of
and
course.
advising them?
Yes, I used to advise my students not to be afraid and to come to school, and I taught them how to wash their hands, how to use the sanitizer, how to make a distance between them.
Yes. Was it hard actually when you see that those students that they are still in the pandemic and they don't know what to do? Was it hard actually to advise them back then about that?
Yes, at the beginning.
Yes.
Then they became used to it. Each year I talk to my students about volunteering. I encourage them to volunteer in Alsalam Association, and I saw them with me. They worked with me.
Oh.
I saw them in the center of the association in Adaliya.
So,
Although they are about 10 years old, they are very young, but they were very happy, and they used to talk about charity works, good deeds with their friends. Yes.
so they got inspired by their teacher.
Yeah, I hope so. Their
Yes.
conscience will be high.
So let's talk about sponsoring orphans. You've been sponsoring them and helping them. Can you elaborate more about that, Ms. Rasha?
Yes, as any charity association in Kuwait, Alsalam started to make a sponsorship for the orphans.
Yes.
Inside and outside Kuwait. We started in Qarqizia. There are a lot of orphans there, and widows also. So this project succeeded.
Okay.
And I want to say something that country of Qarqizia almost is closed by the charity deeds from Kuwait only.
Oh, amazing!
Amazing, yes.
Amazing news, actually. So,
Yes,
so what actually
Kuwait
chose?
it changes the history.
So why actually you chose Qarqizia in specific?
I don't know, the principals of my association used to look for the countries in need more than other countries maybe.
So you changed
Yes.
the history and the word, actually, Ms. Rasha.
The association
Yes.
is changed by the giving hands of Kuwaiti people.
Yes.
Yes, the association can't do anything without the Kuwaiti people and the government of Kuwait. They donate and helped this association to become nowadays like it is now.
Yes, we can see in your eyes that you love what you are doing, which is the voluntary work. So I'm pretty sure you have some source of inspiration actually to do such work. So what is your source of inspiration?
Seeing the homeless around the world, the ill people, the old people, the poor people, yes, the disasters, earthquakes, pandemic, all these things made me think that I should, as a human being, help others,
Yes.
stand for others. Yes, like that.
That's amazing. So what about the supportive, let's say, supportive side? I'm pretty sure you have some family and friends who support you to do the voluntary work, isn't it?
Yes, my family, of course, #1 in supporting me in these things, and also my friends. All of them encouraged me to continue being
Yes.
a volunteer.
Okay, so do you have any other like plans or wishes for your association in the future?
Yes, to be widened,
Okay.
not even in the 7 or 8 countries, to help more countries.
What
We have
country
we have this
Yes.
aim, but we need time because it's new.
So what country you would like to visit and help their poor people, even refugees there? What country you dream to go there?
Yemen,
Yemen.
for example.
You haven't been there?
No, never. Yes.
Well, I hope so, actually, in the future.
Also the Syrian in the northwest.
Yes.
Yes, they are also suffering because of the bad circumstances they are facing.
So, Ms. Rasha, do you have like any last words you would like to give to our dear viewers?
I would like to encourage people to volunteer in any association or organization like United Nations, UNICAM, UNICEF.
Yes.
Yes, doing these things, good deeds, makes people satisfied, happy. You help these people who are homeless and poor. You are lifting lives.
Yes.
And this is very important thing and humanitarian. In this case, you are changing the face of the history.
Yes.
And I would like to thank your channel, the second Kuwaiti channel. Second, I would like to thank the government of Kuwait and the people of Kuwait because they are helping the other Arabs. They are a sample of the real humanity.
Yes.
Like
Well,
that.
we'd like us to welcome you and thank you and big appreciation for such a noble work you are doing in your association and helping those people. So I hope all the accomplishments in upcoming future for you, Rasha. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, dear viewers, we reached the end of our episode. I hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next episode. Have a nice evening.